How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft build tutorial, once again in the medieval castle. This is the third part on the medieval keep, which is the main large building which is right at the center of the entire castle. And this is what we've built in the last two parts. If you haven't seen them, then remember to go back and check them out. I will have a link in the description to the entire playlist, which has every episode from this entire castle building series. As you can see, we've got quite a lot to go. But today we are going to be doing these towers. So we've got three here. We've got one very big large one, and then these two other ones are a little bit smaller, and those two will be the exact same. But once again, if you didn't see the last two episodes, make sure you check them out, because that's where I go over how to build this. And if you haven't watched them, then watching this video is not going to make a lot of sense, unless of course you're just wanting to copy the towers themselves into your world. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. But anyway, guys, we're just going to get straight into it. And we're going to start with this tower right here, which is the largest one of them all. So if you watched the first part of the keep tutorial, you'll know that this is where we stopped building this wall over here on the orange. So if you remember the dimensions for that, then basically this tower is going to be 3 blocks past that. So that's the last orange block that we placed. And then there's 1, 2, 3, and this is the center of this side of the tower. So then we got 5 on this side along here, and then 1, and then 5, and then 1, then 5. So just a circle shape like that. So as always, we're going to be building this tower out of stone bricks, cobblestone, andesite, stone, and polished andesite. So we're just going to get straight in here and start placing in some of the blocks. Now the height of this tower is going to depend on the terrain that you're placing it on. But what we're going to do as a reference thing is build it up to this level here, and then we're going to go 12 blocks past that. So if we just build up this section over here, we can build this all the way to that level, and then an extra 12 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that is the top of the tower just there. So if we continue the circle shape and make a ring up the top here as well, we will be able to see how tall the tower is going to be. So then obviously just continue this all the way down to the ground, which will take a while. There is a lot of blocks, so we'll do that all the way down, and remember to mix in through cobblestone, andesite, stone, and polished andesite. Now I'm just going to do it all in stone brick and then use world edit to change it, but yeah, so if you're doing this yourself in survival, remember to do that. So there we go, we have this absolute giant tower just here with all the blocks evenly mixed through. Now the last part we did this wall out the back here, so I'm just going to quickly connect this over here, so this will be pretty simple. There we go, and obviously I'm going to continue this pattern that we have here with the stairs at the bottom, and at the top I'm just going to continue this as well. So we're going to put a stair there, then a block, then a stair, and an iron bar. Very simple. So now we've connected that all the way up. Now what we're going to do is do the support around the base down here. So to do the support, we're going to come to this side with the 5 right here, and we're going to go up 3 blocks on these two. So, and remember to map it to the terrain, so do the same height as whatever the terrain is. And then we're going to have 1 in the middle and 1 either side. Also just replace that. And then just put a stair on top of each of them. So we'll place stairs just like this. And then in these two corners, we're going to place 2 blocks, so 1, 2, and then just here we'll place 1, 2, and then the stairs facing towards each other like that. And then just here we're going to put 1 block with a stair on it like that. So then coming to this corner, once again we're going to have 2 blocks here, so 1, 2, then 1, 2, and the stairs on top of them facing towards each other. So now we're on this side, so we're going to place 3 blocks up like that, and then 3 blocks up just there. Then just 1 block on either side of each of them, and finish it off with the stairs. So we are going to have the wall continue from that point here, and obviously go through this tower and then connect with that building, but we'll leave the base done like that for the moment. We'll come back and add the support once we've actually added the wall in. But for the moment, we're going to come to the top here and add the top section. So this might be a little bit confusing, so just pay attention. We're going to come to this side with the 5, obviously. It can be any side because it's all going to be the same. Now on the left and right, we're going to place an upside down stair, one from the top. So on the second highest block, we're going to place an upside down stair there and an upside down stair there. Then right in the middle, place an upside down stair, one block below those stairs. So then we're going to place 2 blocks above that one and then 1 block above the side ones. And in between these blocks here, we're going to place another upside down stair like that. Then on top of that, we can just place a row of 5 blocks like that. Now we're going to do that on all 4 sides. So come to this side, we're going to place 2 stairs there and there. Then one in the middle that's a little bit lower. Place 2 blocks above that, 1 block above these ones. Stair in between those blocks. And 5 blocks along the top, like that. So there we go. Now we're going to come in and do the corners. So these corners are very simple. We're just going to place upside down stairs facing outwards from one another like that on that block, and that's on the highest block, so it's level with these stairs here in the middle, and then just place 2 blocks above those, and we're going to do that on all sides. So now we're going to create little windows on the side, so just come to one of the sides with the 5 blocks, and then on the left we're just going to place another 5 blocks up, so 1, 2, 3, and then same on the right side. And then we can place a 6th one on top of that and then just bring it all the way across like that to create that rectangular shape. And we can do that on the other 3 sides as well. So now to connect these bits on the corners, just come in on an angle 1 and then create a little L shape just like that. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. Now you're just going to need to get yourself some cobblestone, andesite and stone brick walls, and also some stairs. So we're going to come into one of these side pieces and we're just going to place stairs in the bottom 2 corners and then also 2 stairs in the top 2 corners, just creating that sort of circular shape. Then the middle, we're just going to place some walls going from the bottom right to the top like that, very easily. Now we can just do that on the other sides as well. So now we're going to do a similar sort of thing in these sections, but obviously because it's on an angle, it's going to be different. So the first thing we're going to do is if you're facing the tower like this, on the right side, you want a stair to be coming towards you, just like that, between those 2 blocks. And then we can place 2 stairs facing away from each other like that. And then on the top, we can just place 2 upside down stairs like that. And we can place a wall coming down in the middle there. Just like that. Then do that on the other corners as well. So looking at it from the right, it's going to be a stair facing towards you like that. And then stairs just like this. If you want, you can come into the center of the tower and just place in a floor. There we go. And now what we're going to add on top of this is an actual pointed roof. So we're going to come into the corner here and just place an upside down stair facing outwards like that, and then also one on that side there. Then on the face, we're going to do 3 stairs going along with leaving a gap in between, obviously. And then we're back in the corner, so 1 facing that way and then 1 facing that way. And then on the side, we do the same thing. And obviously just continue this all the way around. Once you've done that, we're going to place a full block on top of each of those stairs that we just placed. So leaving that space free, then on these stairs, just like this. Then in between those blocks, we're going to place a half slab on the lower half of the block. So just in here like this, and all the way around. So now on top of all the full blocks, we're going to put a wall, and then we're also going to come back around and put an iron bar on top of those walls. So there we go. Now we just need to add the roof. So the first thing we're going to do is just place some spruce planks around in a ring like this on top of each of these blocks. So now we're going to do the point, and we're going to look at it from a 2D perspective first to make it easier. So we're going to start here and make a point like that. So starting on this point in the center, just place one block with a stair on top of it. Then come in one, up one, and put another stair. Then do the same thing again, so in one, up one, stair. Now we're going to come in one and go up two this time. And then the same thing one more time, in one, up two, stair. And then this is actually the center point, so we can come in one and then place an extra 3 blocks on top like that. And then also finish it off with 3 fences sticking up at the top there. So now we've just got to bring that down the exact same way on the other side. So starting down here, we got a block with a stair on top, in one, up one, stair, block, block, stair. Then we change to going up by 2. And one more time until we get to the same height, just like that. Now I'll do the exact same thing, except this way. There we go. Now we've just got to fill in these corners. So to do that, we're going to come down to the bottom here, and we're going to place a stair facing towards that full block there, and then a stair facing this way, so we'll get that stair to curve just like that. Then do the same thing on this side, like that. And then these 2 stairs are going to face towards each other so that there's no gap in the middle. Then just place 2 blocks here and here so that there's no gaps there. Then we're going to place a block there and a block there. And we're also going to place a block in the middle here where these 2 stairs are connected. So then we're going to place 2 stairs just facing that direction like that. Same on this side. And then we're going to place a stair on the top of that block in the middle here. And once again, when you're looking at it this side, we're placing it towards you on the right. Then we're just going to place a block in here and a block in here. Then we're going to place a block there and a block there, and 2 stairs facing towards each other like that. Then 2 stairs facing towards each other on these side ones as well. We're going to have a block in the middle here with a stair like that. And then this time we're going to put a block here, except we're going to put another block on it and then a stair. So same on this side, 1, 2, stair. And then on this top one, we're just going to do 1 block and then a stair like that. There we go. That is that corner completely done. We're going to do the exact same thing over here. I'll run through it one more time because it was a little bit confusing, but then the other 2 you guys can do yourself. So coming down to here, we're going to place a stair facing towards that block, and then 1 like that. 1 that way, 1 that way. 2 stairs facing towards each other in the middle like that. Then block there and a block there. Block there, block there. Stairs on top of all those. Block in the middle with a stair on top of that as well. Block next to that stair and on the other side as well. Stairs facing towards each other. Then 1 block with a stair on both sides. 1 block in the middle with a stair facing that way. 2 blocks, 2 blocks, stairs facing towards each other. 1 block and then a stair. So there we go. We're going to quickly do that on the other 2 sides as well. And there we go, that's the tower completely done. Just to finish this off, we're going to come in here and add a couple of windows. So all you need is some stairs and some spruce fences. So we're going to come in here, and just 1 block below this stair, we're going to leave 1 and then break out the second. And then we're going to break out 5 blocks total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then just put a stair in the bottom and an upside down stair in the top. And we can place 3 fences in the middle like that. So we're going to make that exact same window on this side and on this side at the same height. So just here, leave 1, then break out 5, then stair, stair, fences. Pretty simple. So we're going to place 2 more windows just a little bit lower down here. So if we come in here, we're going to leave 3 blocks and then break out the 4th one, and then break out obviously 5 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing as the higher windows. just do it here. And there we go. Now you can obviously add more windows even lower if you want. It's sort of up to you. It also depends on what the terrain around it sort of looks like. But I think that's going to look fine for this. So as you can see, now that we've got that tower in there, the back of this castle is really starting to come together and look quite good. Remember, once we add some trees and do a bit of terraforming, it'll look even better. So I'm really excited to get into that. But that'll obviously be in a much later video when I start doing the terraforming for the castle. So now we're going to do this tower over here in the back corner. So for the positioning of this tower, obviously you can sort of position it wherever you want. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, but relative to these orange blocks, so the edge of the building we did in the first part ended here. So you want to count back 5 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's 1 block gap just here, and then this is the center of the circle like that. So this tower is a little bit thinner than the other one. It's just got 3 on each side, and then 1, and then 3. So we'll just start creating that shape here. And now this tower is going to be a lot different to the ones we've done previously, like the ones over there, because this one's actually going to get considerably thinner as it gets taller. So we're going to build the first bit, and that's actually going to be 14 blocks high. So this is level 1 here, because we will count this as surface level. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So then just make the ring up here, and obviously just continue that down. So now what we're going to do for the next part is come in 1 block, just like that, on any side. And then we're going to create a sort of circular shape, but it's going to be a little bit more squarish, just on the inside like this. So there's just 3 blocks on each side, and they're obviously on an angle from one another. And now this section is going to be 10 blocks high, including that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then just bring it all up to here. So now once again come in 1 block, and we're going to create a square shape just like that with 1 block in the middle. And this is going to come up just 6 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And obviously fill all this in. And then for the final bit, we're going to have 5 blocks up, so we're going to place 4 blocks just like that in a diamond sort of pattern, and that's going to be 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can bring that all the way up like that. And then to finish it off at the top, we're just going to create a little 3x3 square that we can then also fill in like that. So now obviously we're going to blend these together a little bit more and make it, you know, smoothen out a bit, because right now it looks kind of weird. Firstly, I just got to texture these. So for the next part, we're going to need some blocks and then obviously some stairs as well. So if we come to one of the sides with 3 blocks along, in the middle we're going to want to place 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, just like that, and we can do that on each side. And then in these corners here, we're going to place just 2 blocks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way around. 1, 2. So now get yourself some stairs, and on this side we're going to place all the stairs facing towards us on that direction, and then also the one on the right in the corner, so just like that. Then come to this side, do the same thing, stairs on these 3 and a 4th one there. Then come to this side and same thing. And there we go, that's that section done. We can move up to this bit now. So for the next part, we're going to need to get some walls as well, so just get a mix of cobblestone, andesite and stone brick walls. You can get some polished andesite ones if you want to add even more detail, but that's up to you. So we're going to start off in the middle by just placing 4 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then also we can add a stair on top. So we'll do that on all 4 sides, obviously. And then we're going to come into these corners here and place 3 walls going up like that. So we do 3 there, then 3 here, and then same over on this side. There we go, and we can see that is rounded off even more. So now for this section, all we got to do is just add walls in this sort of corner here, and just extend that all the way to the top like that. And as you can see, we now have this cool, smooth, thinning out sort of shape, which looks really cool for a tower like this. So now coming to the top, we're just going to get some stairs and place an upside down one facing outwards on that block, and then same on each side. So we get this shape at the top. Then on top of those stairs, we're going to place a full block. And either side of that block, we're then going to place an upside down stair. So just two either side like that. Then each of those upside down stairs is going to have a half slab on top, just like that. And there we go. So then in between, we're just going to place a wall. So that's 4 walls like that. And then we're just going to need to get some spruce to do the actual little roof bit. So we're going to start off with our spruce fences. And on top of each of those 4 walls, just place 2 spruce fences like that. And on top of each of those fences, just place a spruce stair facing into the middle like this. And then we can place a spruce trapdoor either side of each of them. Then we're just going to place a block in the corners like that. And we're going to place a stair on top of each of those blocks. So it's going to be coming towards us on the right side as we've done before. Then place a block in between those stairs and make that 2 high, so just 2 blocks like that. Then 2 blocks on this side. Then we can place a stair on top of each of those facing the middle. So then to finish off the point, we're just going to add 3 blocks like that. Oh, actually 2, sorry. 2 spruce blocks like that, and then 3 fences on top of that again. And there we go, we have our tower. Now, because of the shape of this tower, it can actually be accessed, but it has to be through a ladder. So obviously we've got a 1 block wide section here, and then obviously once you get to this section, you can start putting a staircase in if you would like. But this tower does look really, really cool in my opinion. If you want to build that in your own world, go ahead, it looks awesome. So now this back wall over here and this platform is going to continue right up against to this tower. And then there's also going to be more platform stuff over here, but that is going to be in a much later video, so don't worry about that for the moment. But we can essentially just bring this across. So we're going to come here and place a couple blocks in like that, and we can connect it up to there. So then just break out those stairs and fill this in with blocks. We can probably just stop there. So I'm going to bring these blocks down to the ground to make the wall. So now I'm just going to continue this top pattern. So what we have here is a stair every second one at this level. So a stair just there, and then a stair there, and a full block on top of those with then a stair in between connecting them. And just here we can do a stair that direction, and a full block on top of those stairs, and a stair in between once again, and then slabs on top of those blocks like that with iron bars on the stairs. So there we go. We've connected the wall just like that, and we can get around and we'll be able to go off that direction and do whatever. So now to finish off the tower, I just need to add the support around here. So as we've always been doing, so we've got 1 block here. We're just going to do 3 blocks like that, and then 1, and then 3, 1, 3, 1. And you can just continue that all the way around the tower. And obviously eventually once we've added more stuff out this way, we'll be able to continue the support that way as well. So then just add a stair on top of those. And there we have it. So we're going to finish off this video by adding that 1 tower in here, and that tower is actually going to be the exact same as the one over there. So if you're doing this in your own world, just follow the exact same thing I did over there, but in this section here. So I'm going to do that by myself. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to connect this wall to there, which should be pretty simple and pretty easy. So I'm going to get to building this tower. So I'm actually just going to use World Edit to copy this tower over, because that'll be a lot quicker. Now, one thing I did forget to mention, just over on this tower, you can actually add a door. So if you break out these 3 blocks here, and then obviously just continue the platform a bit, we can add the doorway in here. So we break out 3 blocks, put a stair in, and then just grab a spruce door. Pretty simple, put one there, and there we go. We have access to the tower. So when we do the interior, we'll be able to get in there. And yeah, so that's pretty easy. But now that we got this tower over here, I need to continue this wall. So as you can see, this wall is at this level here that you can actually access this building. So we need it to start at this level here and then come up. So it's going to come up on an angle and just slowly slope until this point here. So I'm going to make it so the wall actually goes through the building. So we're going to add a little doorway in probably about here. So that's where we're going to enter there, and then we obviously need a doorway at the same level just here. So obviously we need to continue the wall along like this. We can probably just break out that stair and bring it up, and then bring it along just like this and connect it up to this bit. So there we go. Obviously I'm just going to extend that wall all the way down to the ground. Now this is very steep in the middle, so I'm going to smoothen this out a little bit and make it happen a little more gradually. So also use slabs just to make it a bit, smoother. And there we go, that's a bit more gradual, looks a little bit better. And once again, make sure you can actually walk along your wall. So make sure you don't do diagonal blocks so that you can actually walk along it essentially. So there we go, we can get all the way up to the tower. I'm just going to chuck in some doors here before I forget. Also on this side. So now we're gonna have to do the exact same thing, connecting that to up here. So if we look at this platform here, I'm gonna have the wall start about there, and then it's just gonna come along here and gradually go towards this bit like this. So now I'm just gonna obviously bring this all the way down to the ground once again, as always. And there we go, we got this nice long wall looking very good. Obviously we just need to add the top section to it and also the support. So we can come down and do the support first because that is the easiest bit. So we're using the same thing we did earlier. We're just placing 1 block and then 3 and then 1 and then 3 all the way along. And there we go, once we connected up to that tower, we're fine. So now we're going to come through here and add some stairs. And there we go. And the last thing, remember if you place on top of dirt or grass, just remove it and replace it with a stone block. There we go, looking good. So now what we're going to do is continue this pattern that we have up here. All the way down this wall. So we're going to start by placing stairs on the second highest block. So on this level, we can just put a stair there, and then just leave 1 block, put a stair there, and we do that all the way down. And when the height goes down, obviously you drop it down again, which is pretty obvious. And then on top of those stairs, we're going to place a full block. And we're going to place a stair in between each of those blocks that we've just placed. And then on top of those stairs, we're going to put a block and then a slab. So here's a stair here. We'll go block, slab, block, slab. Pretty simple all the way along. And then in between each of those, we're just going to put one more upside down stair. And we can place an iron bar on top of those stairs finally. And there we go, we've done that top section here. We just got to do the same thing down here. And I've also realized that obviously in a previous video I've done this bit wrong because I've actually not put enough things here. But if you guys did this in a previous one, to fix this, all you do is just to place a block in this gap and then a stair beneath it. So we do that on all the sections like this, and that actually fixes the problem, as you can see. So just here, I'm actually going to connect this up to the building. So we're going to essentially make the platform wider. So it's going to get to this section here and then sort of curve just like that. So we can fill in all this, obviously, with some stone bricks. And just place some slabs here to make, you know, it go up a little bit like that. So then just bring this down all the way to the ground. So now we've got this inside wall, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing that we've done on the outside. So I'm going to do the top part, add the railing bit, and then also add the support down the bottom, and then we're done. So there we go, we've finished this wall. We can walk all the way up it, no problems, just go straight up the slabs. We can go through this middle building. I just added this this floor in here so that we can actually walk through. We can keep going. We've got this balcony just here, just above the head, and then obviously you can walk through here. You can also add an entrance to this building. I'm probably just going to add it right here, so we'll just quickly grab some stairs, put one like that, and then just grab yourself a door. And there you go, that's how you can access that tower if you wanted to do that. So now we've got this big platform out the back. Obviously we're going to add more detail to this in a later video, but that'll be a while off. So we've got this door into the main keep area. And then obviously we can keep coming around all the way around this corner, and we can access this third tower with this door just like this. So there we go, that's looking pretty good. So there you go guys, that is the third and final part on this keep tutorial. If you guys did enjoy it, then please do leave a like down below. It does help me out a lot. And also subscribe if you haven't already. Also hit that notification bell so you'll know exactly when I upload. But that's pretty much it guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.